Yeah, I think we are going to get both. I told her to try to get a deal on both. Because almost always, if you're buying like 2 big pieces of furniture from someone, they'll almost always give you a deal. Because you're taking a lot off of them. Yo, Mark! What's going on? Thing with the host. Tara is confused, and that is not good. I need to give Realm Esper. Oh no. Tara! Thank you. Wow, Realm does a ton of damage just attacking. Thank God she dodged that. That was something. Gust of wind dance. Gao is floating while he's dead. Pretty epic. Flare? Okay. This guy just decides he can flare now. How are you not dead? Just die. Thank you. That was a struggle. Good thing I have a lot of Fenix downs. Empty? What kind of foolishness? This is not the fight I want. It's mighty morphing time. I'll take that. This is gonna be big damage. Yep. I was about to say, that's gonna be some damage. Tara already does so much damage, like in more form. She could be blowing everyone up. Please tell me you have osmosis. I was pretty sure she did. Dude, osmosis is insane. Yeah, I'm excited to try Pet Friend's Final Fantasy VII mod at some point. We're definitely gonna have to do that. I also want to go back to Nightmare mod and do more of that, because that was fun. How's it going, Ataru? Quite a bit. It's good to have you. Empty! Why are all these chests empty? You missed some sneezing. Okay, I have a feeling like a button moves this, maybe? But I can't... I don't think I can go anywhere with this party. No, don't use fire. I made a horrible mistake. I think I stacked this party a bit too much. Like, Celeste is my best party member. And then I put Mog in the party because I was like, okay, Celeste is my best, so I might as well put my newest and probably worst. But Mog is, like, super strong. Edgar's always good. And, Sabin is Sabin. So this is a pretty stacked team. Terra does more damage, but Celeste is by far my strongest party member. She is, like, indestructible. Yeah, I should have just put everyone except Celeste on one party. If I could do that, I probably would. Like, Celeste and Terra in one party, and then everyone else in another. Celeste and Terra will be fine. This is just back to the start, right? Dungeon becomes a glowing wasteland. She has the most HP too, like look at her HP. Probably because of this HP plus 30% with level up. Like, holy cow. I'm guessing that's not like 30% of your current. I'm guessing that's 30% like whatever you were going to get, it gets a 30% boost. So if you were going to get 100 HP, you get 130 or something. 133. That's too much math. Sorry. It's looking like I need to find something else with this party to get that party over. They're stuck. This is kind of a scary fight. What? Uh-oh. 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 That's a bit of a code. That's a bit of a code red. Did he disappear? I cast sketch on the flower. Flowers can disappear? I didn't even notice. Oh, thank God. Yeah, thank God we didn't get played. So what happened? The flower disappeared? I didn't even notice. He must have disappeared right before I sketched him. He has high evasion. So wait, I just missed? Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, there's a sketch glitch where if you sketch something invisible, the game freaks out. And in rare occurrences, it can actually break your whole game. Like, delete your save file, completely obliterate the cartridge. So that's why Zuloff actually messaged me before we started the playthrough and let me know, like, hey, don't sketch anything invisible. But apparently, it goes off even if you, like, miss. Like, even if they're not invisible, if it misses. Wow, that's like... That's like borderline bad. Like, I actually say that's a strike against this game. Like, if it's that... I know people say it's rare, but... I mean, it just happened to me on a casual playthrough. I was just sketching a plant. Like, that's pretty bad. That should not happen. Yeah, like, that's, to me, deserving almost a recall. Apparently, they released a second wave of the game with an update that fixes it. But all the 1.0 cartridges, which I have one, it still happens. Yeah, that's yikes, not gonna lie. Like, I mean, a glitch is fine and funny and stuff. It sucks you have to restart from your save. But, like, it's not that big of a deal since it's pretty rare. But the fact that it can delete your save file, and this isn't on a memory card, this is on the cartridge, so it's not like you can make a copy of your file. That's bad. Like, I actually think that's really bad. That's kind of a strike against this game, if I'm being honest. You know, if I were a game reviewer and I was reviewing this game, I hate to say it, but, like, I would have to at least mention that, like, hey, that's pretty bad, like, you know. Luckily, we did not lose our save file because I do not have a backup. It's on the cart. Yeah, also, that spooked me quite a bit when it happened. I was not prepared. I was not prepared for that. That was spooky. Yeah, it can like completely brick your card apparently. Like really bad stuff can happen. Yo, Quantum! Thank you so much for the 35 months. Who knew Final Fantasy VI was a horror game? I'm pretty happy that we actually witnessed that in casual play. Because that's a part of the game that people should know, you know? So I'm actually kind of happy we witnessed that. I'm just really glad it didn't break anything, though, because that would have been really sad. Just give everyone random stuff. Oh, I forgot relics. What does the black belt do again? Oh yeah. Definitely want that. I want to give Mog the gauntlet since he's always jumped anyways. He doesn't need defense. He can just wreck people with jump. Wait. I forgot to equip these guys. Yeah, so not gonna lie, I'm just never sketching. It's not it's not worth the risk. It's not even very good unless you know what you're sketching. I've yet to really get anything useful out of sketch. Oh right, I still need to give Mog jump though, don't I? I forgot. Still has to have equipped. Why am I suplexing the floating heads? Oh, it worked! I knew it was gonna work. Okay, hold on. Swap parties. Dragoon boots. Swap parties. Yeah, if I would have picked Realm for the Coliseum, I probably could add the same thing. I mean, I could see a lot of instances where it could happen. That's why I'm, like, kind of saying it's sort of a strike against the game, because if it was super rare, then that's one thing, but I could think of a lot of different times where it could happen. I don't want to give Celeste the... This pod bracelet is insane, but Celeste already has shell because of her armor or her shield. Okay, you can have this and this, since that's all you're going to be doing. you can have this. And running shoes. Why not? And you can have shoat. And you can have treetop, because you're actually supposed to be a mage. I don't know though, that doesn't sound that rare to me. Like, I could definitely see people getting here with an underleveled realm. Especially since you lose her pretty quickly after you get her. Like, in theory it should be rare, but I could totally see it happening to people pretty commonly. I mean, it happened to me just now. And I also fought in Tangier pretty quickly, and I could have easily tried to sketch him while he was invisible. That's definitely something that could have happened. I didn't because I knew not to. That's the only reason I didn't try it. So to me, that sounds pretty common. At least in terms of game-breaking glitches that can erase your save file. Like, that's pretty dang common. I can't think of another game that has a glitch that bad that, like, you could actually run into. Can you? Like, does anyone know a glitch in any other game that can kill save files that you could actually run into? Because, like, the only one I can think of is Missing No, but you'd never run into that casually. So, yeah. There's one in Kirby Superstar? I never heard of that one. Final Fantasy IV? I turned on Cyberpunk 2077 and it deleted my save file on my PS2 memory card that was sitting next to the PlayStation. It sent glitch waves to my PlayStation 2. I was playing Cyberpunk 2077 and my neighbor's toaster broke. Hey Gal, can you stop dying? Thanks. That's wild about the Gran Turismo one. I never heard of that. How's it going, Aaron? Wow. Mavic said that Cyberpunk 2077 is fixed. That's It's gonna be a yikes for me, bro. Oh, Outer Wilds, okay. I read one of your messages and then missed another one, so I got confused. The save bug is fixed in Cyberpunk, but it's kind of like you have a pot with like a hole in the bottom of the pot and the handle's broken, and you fix the handle. And you're like, look guys, it's fixed. I don't know. I'm with the majority that thinks that Cyberpunk is just simply a bad game. Like, I looked into it, and nothing about that game excited me. And then it was also broken. But even back when it first came out, I was like, if they fix everything that's broken, I would still hate this game. It looked so incredibly boring. All the stuff that they showed, none of that was in the final game. None of it. The whole, like, every single choice you make changes things. No, it doesn't. There's, like, 2 trees you can go down. The customization, you can customize your junk, and that's about it. The NPCs all have, like, 2 lines and walk around in circles. They were like, you could follow an NPC and they'll go through their whole day, and you can watch them, like, buy Starbucks, and... No, they just have a line that they walk. Like, nothing they said that excited people in the trailers actually made it into the game. And then on top of that, it was a broken mess. But I was of the opinion that even when it was fixed later down the road, it would still be garbage. Now, if you like it, that's cool. Like, I'm sure there's plenty to enjoy if you're really into, like, Cyberpunk stuff. Because it's just a stereotypical Cyberpunk RPG. Like, if you're into that kind of thing, I'm sure you'd probably really enjoy it. But nothing they said that excited me in the trailer actually made it into the game, so... Yo, Guilami, Rosalini. Thank you for the 5 months. The combat also looked awful in comparison. When they showed the original trailer, the combat looked so cool, and the final combat was like Fallout without the vats. Like, they just kind of walk up to people and shoot them. I don't know, it just looked awful. Maybe if I were to play it, my mind would change, but I'm never playing that game. I would have no reason to play it. I could think of 1,000 games I'd rather play. And then, like, Keanu's character looked really boring. That was one of the big selling points, and he just looks really boring. He's just like, hey man, here's the mission. Like, I don't know, it just looked terrible. Now, like, No Man's Sky was awful at release, but then they added all the stuff they said was going to be in the original game and more, and now it's awesome. Apparently. I haven't played it, but I heard it's awesome. But just fixing what's broken in Cyberpunk won't make it good, in my opinion. They have to actually, like, change the game completely for it to be good. And they're probably not going to do that because they already made their money. The game actually sold incredibly well. Until it got taken off the PlayStation Store. Then giant yikes. I still can't believe that. I can't... To this day, I still can't believe that happened. I read about that and I'm like, that's not true. That couldn't have happened. Not in this timeline. That just blows my mind. Took Snake Boat off the store. That's what's funny though, they didn't take it off, it just was never there. They'd never remove a game like Snake Boat. But Cyberpunk, yeah, they'll remove that. What a joke. That just goes to show you the mindset that Sony has. Like, Sony's mindset is basically, if you buy a game that looks good and it's bad, then like, yeah, you deserve your money back. But if you buy Snake Boat, you had it coming. Like, if you look at Snake Boat trailer and you're like, this is for me, then screw you. Like, your money's lost. We're not taking that off the store. It's your fault for buying it. Yeah, how lucky was I that I got that? I had a less than 1% chance to miss. Well, for me, that means 100% chance. You know my luck. Honestly, we should have known from the beginning that I should not sketch, because, you know, if it can happen, it will happen to me. But I didn't know that just missing could cause it. I thought it was only invisible enemies. So that's why, like, I wasn't worried. If I had known that missing causes it, I would have never used it, because I would have been like, yep, that'll happen to me. Oh my god, Mog! Big damage. Yeah, I want to go back and watch that in slow-mo. It happened so fast. And I was actually, like, glancing at chat when it happened. I saw some of the models, or some of the sprites get screwed up. I want to go back and actually look at, like, the freeze frames of the sprites getting blown up. That'll be pretty interesting. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, and then this is going to open this up. I'm so glad that didn't destroy our save file. Like, I would have been so upset. I probably would have had to play the whole game off stream to get back here, or we would have just had to start over, and this would have been like 500 episodes. All the other games are like 30, 40 episodes. This one's like 80. It's true. I'm sure no one would have minded, really. More Final Fantasy VI. There's more Final Fantasy VI. What is my longest series? Is it New Threat? How many episodes was Hardcore? I don't think Hardcore was that many. I want to say New Threat's my longest series. Unless you count my old Mega Man playthrough. That was quite long. have seen what was up there first. People would have gotten really confused if they, like, skipped past the first 30 episodes. They come back and I'm, like, at the start of the game. Like, man, this guy's so slow! It took him 30 episodes to do the first dungeon. I probably am gonna sketch by mistake. Oh, did they really? I never noticed that. Because I was thinking, like, hardcore wasn't super long until the end, but Omega was like 20 episodes. Like, I spent 20 episodes trying to beat that boss. It was pretty stupid. What's up, pet friend? So yeah, the episode count got up there once I fought Omega. This is the multi-party dungeon, where you have to split your party up. Probably one of the coolest dungeons I've ever seen in a retro RPG. Like, this is an amazing gimmick. I love that you're switching between them constantly. It reminds me of like a Wild Arms thing. It's really neat. What happened to Mog? Oh, he jumped. I was like, where did Mog go? So amazing, we're doing it twice. Yep, no other reason why we're doing it twice. Don't worry about that. Final Fantasy VII Remake main story spoiler. Alright, close your ears, everyone. You don't want remake spoilers. Do you think the reason why the Whispers didn't kill Wedge right away could be a hint at Wedge actually being stuck in the underground laboratory in OG? Maybe when they kill him in the Shinra Tower, they just bring him back there? Wait, I don't know what you mean. Are you saying like in the original, he was in the underground laboratory in Sector 0? Because I don't see any proof of that. Wedge just fell from the pillar in Big Dead in the original. The underground lab technically exists if we're including compilation. If we're not including compilation, then no. No, Wedge is... I mean, he doesn't die when he falls, but he dies 5 seconds later when the plate falls. No, we're not double dang. We're playing Ratchet and Clank after this, which I am unbelievably excited about. I can't even explain to you. I grew up playing all Ratchet and Clank games ad nauseum over and over again. Deadlocked, I probably finished like 10 times. It's one of my favorite series. And I've heard, not only that, but I've been waiting on a PS5 game to actually like really impress me. And people are saying that Ratchet and Clank is the first true PS5 game. So, you can imagine how excited I am. Like, not only is it my first true PS5 experience, but then it's also one of my favorite series of all time. Like, I'm hyped. I wanted to play it right when it came out, but that was DLC week, so I had to do that. But now it's time. How's it going, Bahamut? Yeah, it sucks, like, Ratchet & Clank and the remake DLC, both PS5 only. And I mean, I'm glad that Ratchet & Clank is PS5 only, to be honest with you. I know it means a lot of people aren't going to be able to play it, but when you do finally play it, it'll be worth it, because it's probably so much better given... Because people are saying it feels like a PS5 game. Now, the DLC, the remake DLC, I'm still kind of bummed it's not on PS4, because so many people are going to miss out on it, and nothing about it felt like it needed to be on PS5. The only reason they put it on PS5 is because they want people to buy PS5s. So, that kind of sucks. But... yeah, Ratchet & Clank, it'll be worth the wait for those of you that don't have a PS5. It's going to be, as far as I've heard, it's amazing. I heard that Sony, so I read some article about this new, Sony's sending out more PS5s. Another big wave, and the way they're doing it is they're contacting people based on their like PSN email, I think, but they're also contacting people that own them, like already have a PS5. They're like, yeah, get another one, which is like, bro, you're not helping the cause here. The whole point is like people that need them. People that want them can't get them, and you're like, yeah, buy two. See you, Sir Cuz. Thanks for hanging out. So people were a bit mad about that. I don't blame them. Yeah, the big problem is the chip shortage. That's like the biggest problem why PS5s aren't flying off shelves. Which isn't Sony's fault, but Sony definitely could have helped. They could have done more. Like, they could have made it smoother. And instead they were like, we'll give them all to Best Buy and let them figure it out with their terrible website, and then nothing but robots got all of them. I mean, that you can just look up pictures of people with like warehouses of PS5s, you know, and those all could have been given to people, and then people wouldn't be complaining as much about the shortage. But half the PS5s went to Scalpers because no one set up their websites to deal with bots. They were just like, first come, first serve. And when the PS5s were first announced, they did a, like, send your PSN info to Sony, and we'll send you a PS5 if we choose you. I don't know a single person that got chosen for that. I don't know what they were doing. They must have picked, like, 4 people. I've had a PSN account since, like, the PS3 first launched. I mean, I don't know what they were looking at. They certainly weren't looking at, like, your trophies or anything, but, like, I have a ton of playtime on Sony consoles. And I've had an account since the PS3. You're telling me I sent them my PSN info and they're like, he's not a good enough fan. Like, what? So I don't know what that was, but I don't think it was even real. I think they lied. I think they just gathered all our information to sell it to Best Buy or something. Because I don't know a single person that actually got picked for that. That actually sent in their PSN info and got sent a PS5. How's it going, Ellie? Sure, someone's already brought this up, but I was wondering what you thought about Final Fantasy IX becoming an animated series. Yeah, we talked about that Wednesday. I don't really know what to say about it. Like, sure, I guess. I don't know. I read that it's supposed to be, like, for kids. They're making it, like, really kid, like, target audience 11-year-olds. Which... Yikes. That doesn't surprise me. Because Square just doesn't understand their fan base at all, ever. Like, okay, we got this game that only boomers played. You know, there's no... It's not like Final Fantasy VII, where they made a remake to try to get more people into Final Fantasy VII. Like, Final Fantasy IX is just a game from 1998. 9. I think it came out in 9. It's a game from 1999 that they made one Steam version of, in a remaster, quote-unquote. And that's it. So really, the target audience for Final Fantasy IX is us. Older, like, people that played it when they were younger. So what 11-year-old cares about Final Fantasy IX? Like, there's like 3 out there. So... yeah, no. That ain't it. If you're gonna make a Final Fantasy series targeted towards kids, it should be Final Fantasy 15 or Final Fantasy 14 or World of Final Fantasy, or like, why is World of Final Fantasy not a kids show? It was basically a kids show game. Final Fantasy 9 ain't it. I just don't understand what goes through the mind of Square on a regular basis. Pretty much every decision they make, I just get confused. I just don't understand it. And it seems like they always go back. They always go back on their plans. They do something and I'm like, Square, that was stupid. And then they're like, oh, we know. Like Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15, they're like, it's a Final Fantasy for the new fans. What the? That was the weirdest... What? Like Final Fantasy 15, they're like, it's a Final Fantasy for the new fans. And I'm like, why make your main series game? Why change the target audience of your main series game? Just make it a spin-off. Make it Final Fantasy King's Quest. I don't understand why it's Final Fantasy 15. And apparently I was right, because 16 is now like more old-style Final Fantasy, where they're like actually putting back summons and crystals and all that. So it's like... And now they're making Final Fantasy Origin more of targeted towards fans of action games. So it's like, why? What are you doing? Anyone could have told you it was a bad idea. Yeah, I probably just won't use Rome again. I mean, I didn't plan on using her anyways. I didn't really like her. I hope no other video game in existence is ever marketed like Final Fantasy 15. It's the biggest reason why I hate that game. If 15 wasn't marketed the way it was, I would just say, not for me. Like, pretty good game, not for me. Then that'd be the end of it. I really wouldn't, like, have this hatred towards 15 if it weren't for the way it was marketed. I would have just been like, yeah, not for me. Glad people liked it. Not my cup of tea. Whoa! What the? What just happened? Spooky ghost dungeon now? What the heck? I just extinguished the volcano? If you weren't around when 15 was being marketed, consider yourself lucky. If you touched the internet, or watched a TV, or played any mobile game in existence, you saw at least 3 Final Fantasy 15 commercials a day. It was the most marketed thing I've ever seen. Truly, nothing I've ever seen is marketed more than that game. They also lied in like every single ad. Every single ad for the Final Fantasy 15 mobile games were complete lies. They also released it with a movie, several mobile games, and a digital game. All of which were not necessary, but they were trying to make it a... They said they wanted it to be a universe instead of just a game. They wanted us all to drop everything and just be Final Fantasy 15 fans. Not even Final Fantasy fans. Final Fantasy 15 fans. 15 was going to start a whole new revolution. Which makes no sense. If you're going to make it a new IP, then don't call it Final Fantasy 15. Call it something else entirely and try to make a new IP out of it. That's fine. But that's so weird. Like, imagine if, like, I don't know, Dragon Quest 1 through 7 came out, and then Dragon Quest 8 was a completely different game, and they marketed it like it was going to be its own series, instead of being the next Dragon Quest. Like, it just makes no sense. So they forced it down all of our throats and tried to make it the new thing. They didn't let it create a universe on its own. They didn't allow it to be its own, like you have to grow into a universe. Final Fantasy VII didn't become a universe because they were like, we're going to make a movie and we're going to make several books and we're going to... No, they just made a good game. They just made Final Fantasy VII and that's it. And then everyone loved Final Fantasy VII and wanted more Final Fantasy VII and started making fan novels and fan movies and animations on YouTube, like Dead Fantasy, like all these things that kind of made like this whole fan universe. And then Square fed into that and said, okay, we'll give you more Final Fantasy VII. It grew on its own. It wasn't forced. Final Fantasy 15 was forced. They wanted us all to dress up like Noctis and go out and, you know, do a parade about Final Fantasy 15. Like, they tried to force it so bad. They wanted it to be the next Final Fantasy 7 before they even made a good game. That is not how you do it. Oh my god, there's a dragon. And I don't have... Well, this is the better party of the two. But I might not be prepared for this. Red dragon! Oh my god, he's spooky. Big spook. Okay, we poisoned him. That's good. 67. Weak against ice. Weak against water. I kind of cheated Cyan's ability there. It was actually able to build up while I was reading that. Alright, so Terra's about to do all the damage. Yep. That's what I expected. I'm terrified. What is that? Oh, it missed Terra. And it healed Edgar. He might have like a fire shield. No, not a fire shield. I don't know what. Maybe that was Holy Element? Ego. Strato. Only 4 dragons left. What is that? Strato? Is that a sword? It is, oh, it's a knife. Can only be used by Cyan. Wait, it's a knife? That doesn't look like a knife. Wait, all of his stuff says knife. Don't you mean like Katana? Yeah. I didn't even notice that translation though. Well, I'm excited. Wow. Ooh, dragon horn. What's that? It's a relic. What? Makes jump continuous. Do I need the Dragoon boots too? Guess we'll find out. It's a pogo stick. I love that Mog does a little dance before every fight. Okay, yeah, you need the other thing too. Say your prayers. Cyan's here. It's nice knowing you. Good lord. Stop, he's already dead. Alright, let's give this a shot. I want to see Pogo attack. 6 was released in America at the same time it was in Japan. 1996? 95? 96? One of those years. Oh, earlier, 94. I was thinking 7 was 97, so I thought it was closer to that. But it was released here as Final Fantasy III. What? Look at him go! Okay, so it doesn't mean continuous. It means it hits everyone. Yo, Avatar! How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Not gonna lie, Jump Bot Mog is pretty dope. Oh, it didn't hit everyone, it just hit 2. Maybe it's random how many it hits. If there's one enemy, I wonder if it hits more than once. Yes, over here we got Final Fantasy 1 as Final Fantasy 1, and then Final Fantasy 4 as Final Fantasy 2, and then Final Fantasy 6 as Final Fantasy 3. And we missed out on 2, 3, and 5. Uh-oh. I don't know what those do. We missed out, as in we didn't get them right when they appeared. Right when they released. We got them later. No one missed 3. Alright, I see your point. Yo, Lord Leto with the 2 years. Welcome back, man, for the full 2 years. Enjoy the Meteor Badge. What a legend. Can I? Oh, I can walk on this now. Yo, Chris Lee with the 9 months. Double Buster Sword badge. Thanks so much. This dungeon is so cool. Maybe favorite dungeon so far mechanically. I think the Ghost Train is always going to be my favorite thematically. A ribbon! Oh, is it not a relic? No, there it is. Oh, yeah! We thought Celeste was a tank before. It just keeps getting better. She keeps becoming more tank. Truly indestructible. Oh, I see what's gonna happen. We're gonna come together now. Reunited. Reunited and it feels so good. Oh, yep. Okay, you can definitely hit more than one enemy. Or the same enemy twice, I mean. The indestructible Celeste or the unstoppable Force Terra. Dragoon Mog wins. I do like Dragoon Mog. Plop, plop, plop. Oh man, the jam! Sophia, thank you so much for the 18 months. My eyes! Dude, 7k damage to 5 enemies. It's Locke! We found him! Locke! Duh! You're all safe! Behold, a legendary relic that can restore life. That looks like magicite. Correct! Legend has it that ages ago the phoenix was turned to stone. And many legends are based on facts. This has some major cracks in it though. I fear it may have lost its power over time. I wasn't able to save Rachel. I've lost all sense of purpose. My life will have no meaning until I can right this terrible wrong. Will you come with us? Only as far as Kolingen. The village of Kolingen. Is that where Coles got their name? If only the magicite didn't bear those deep cracks. I think you've been wasting your time, young man. Oh, but just need an old boomer to say it wasn't going to work for it to work. Wah! The magicite's going to shatter. Locke. Rachel! Locke, I've dreamed of seeing you. I wanted to hear your voice. Rachel. The Phoenix has given me so little time. I have to leave again soon. But I have something I must tell you. Locke. With you I was so happy. In the instant that the accident occurred, I thought only of you, and about the joy you brought me. Thank you, Locke. I'll never forget you. Rachel! I have to go now. I'll always love you. You must now cast off the anguish you've been harboring inside you for so long. Today I set your heart free. I was waiting for her to say that. You must learn to love yourself again and regain your self-respect. Phoenix, be reborn again! and give your power to Locke! Rachel! Dude, Rachel, best character. Only alive for 2 seconds and she's like the best character. I love that Phoenix picture. Phoenix.jpg is now yours. Yeah, there's so much depth to this, like the way Locke's pretty much acted the whole game. All leads up to this point. Also, just a side note, I love how you have to save enough characters to like save Locke. Like, he's not necessarily the last one you have to save, but you have to save enough characters to like go save him. It's cool. Locke. Thanks. I'm okay. I feel lighter than air. From here on. I'll be alright. Let's go. We have work to do. I love his interactions with Celeste, too. There's something about him and Celeste that's like so cool, because when you first meet, you don't really think that Locke's gonna be, like, really care about Celeste. He seems to care more about Terra. And Rachel, obviously. But, like, you don't even think they're really gonna have interaction, and then they slowly get more and more interaction as it goes. What's up? He's gone. X Potion. Phoenix down. X Ether. Elixir. Flame Shield. Valiant Knife. Pretty good. Pretty good. He gave her a little wink. The treasures of the Phoenix Cave. Right, let's move out. We have an appointment with Kefka. I am now only Celeste and Locke. Get out of my way. Can I have the rest of the party? No! Give me out. I want my party. Yeah, that jam's so good. Yeah, there you go. That's why all the chests were empty. Well, most of them. This game, man. Too good. Everyone's here! Look at everyone! My boy is back! I know he's bad, but I love Locke. So, sorry guys. He's gonna be in the party. Mog! 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 Stop! He demands belly rubs. Not now, Mog. You got important business. Wing Edge. What about the Valiant Knife? It seems kind of bad. Oh my god, look at the percentage evade Swordbreaker gives. So wait, does the Valiant Knife do something special? Because it seems way too bad to not do something special. Gains power as HP decreases. Wait. Not my favorite. Go back to ammo weapon. Not what I was looking for. Could make a cool build with that and that relic that gives you wall. Do I just make Lock my jump spammer now? Because, I mean, jump spamming is pretty good. It's pretty good. And he kind of sucks otherwise, you know, like he doesn't have much going on. Pretty good. I don't know, what? Let me look at his stats. So, like... he's fast. Like, that's all he's really got going on. He's fast. He's fast, and he can steal. That's it. Here's my problem, though. I can't give anyone the sprint shoes. I like everyone's stuff too much. I guess I could get rid of Black Belt. I don't want to, but... it doesn't actually go off that often. Let's try it. Did I ever check the Atma weapon to see if it actually says what it does? Because I know it does something. Oh right, I have to unequip it. Transforms at level up, grows stronger as HP increases. So, if what that actually means is, like, Ultima Weapon, higher your HP, the higher damage it does, this could actually work really well with Jump, because he'll stay at high HP. I like this idea. Okay. Everything else looks good. Now we just gotta figure out Espers. You're still learning Cure 3. You have a lot to learn. You actually do know quite a bit, though, from when I used you before. Take it for now. You're just going to keep Bismarck for the rest of the game, I think. Get you all that strength. And then, are you done with this? Not yet. Almost. Alright. We finally got the crew back. My S-tier team is finally back together. And I got everything I want. I got all the summons I want. We gotta do one fight with Locke just to see him. It's been forever. How's it going, random? Good old bogey. Dude, I love having Celeste as the super tank. Just back row shell automatically. She has super HP. She's just the ultimate tank. I love it. I can't ever tell if Locke is front row or back row. His hair, like, goes too far. Like, wait, is he in front row or back row? Alright. This is a perfect place to stop. Where's the magic tower? Because that's what I'm doing next. Go fly there so I remember next time. It's on that. It's on the serpent's thing, but I always forget where that is on the map. West. It's west. It's in the serpent's thing. You know. You know, the serpent thing. Here. Because it looks like a claw on the map. On the map, it looks like a claw. Alright. Perfect. So we can do the magic tower next time with the super party. I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for being here for Final Fantasy VI. We're going to move over to Ratchet and Clank. Oh my god, I can't wait. But we got to say goodbye to YouTube first. So, YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoy Final Fantathon. Appreciate you all being here so much. And we'll see you in the next episodes of Final Fantathon and Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. We'll see you there. Peace out.